to Lifestyle Buzz Today with Orlando. Fresh, innovative, entertaining talk about topics we are all in one way or another involved with. And now here's your host, Orlando Burgos.
Well, hello, my fellow soccer fans. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, before we get going here, welcome to Lifestyle Buzz, the connection to better living, or as we also like to call it, the antidote for boring radio. For those of us that love soccer, life moves on in some cases. My two favorite teams are knocked out, but we still have 2 weeks of fun and games. And what can I say? As much as I'd like to not watch anymore, I'm still glued to the TV at early in the morning. Have you been watching any of the games, Michael?
I've been watching them after the fact. It's a little bit too early for me, and the only sporting event I'll wake up in the middle of the night for is Formula One racing. But yeah, I did watch some of the United States versus the Netherlands. I was quite sad, but yeah, it's interesting though.
Yeah, that's that's the way it goes with soccer. It's disappoints, but then again, we cannot get enough of it, so we'll move on. Holiday season is here, and one of the biggest problems is what to get loved ones. The gifts, the big dilemma. We're going to be talking about that. Like every holiday in the past, when it comes to food, leftovers, what to do with them. I mean, we're going to be talking about that because I'm sure that Mike has some good deals to talk about.
Oh, I have some thoughts about leftovers.
All
yes.
right, so
recipes will follow. Yes, correct.
And the holiday season is special, but how is it celebrated around the world? Is it like us? I mean, do we all go ho, ho, ho around the world? We're going to be discovering a little bit more about that, and it's all in part of the fun. I'd like to welcome a new member to our staff, Rachel.
Hi.
Hi. Come on, say it with gusto.
Hello.
There you go. This is Lifestyle Buzz. We need to show little oomph. Welcome to CRN. You're going to love it here.
Thank you.
Senor Mike, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was very nice. I did it a little bit differently this year. Normally, I spend it with my dad's side of the family, but this year, with my grandfather being in town, I spent it with him and my mom's side of the family. It was delicious. We had a succulent turkey, 2 different kinds of stuffing, some of the best mashed potatoes I've ever had, my mom's patented caramelized onion gravy, and a pecan tart for dessert. So it was very fantastic. It was very nice to see some aunts and uncles and relatives that I normally don't get to spend Thanksgiving with. So it was very, very nice. How was yours?
You know what? It was small, a small gathering. Usually we have a lot of people, but it was, again, delicious with the turkey, with the ham. I think way too much food, but it was a lot of fun. A lot of no political talk for a change, which was really fun.
This was the first Thanksgiving in probably about 20 years where we actually were allowed, because like I said, I did it with my mom's side of the family, to watch football during the meal, which was just so spectacular.
Oh, well, heck, we're talking about Dallas, huh?
Of course we're talking about Dallas.
How can that not be spectacular, man? Let's take a little bit of a break. When we come back, more fun and stuff.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now. 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
All right. Rachel, have you been watching soccer?
I have not. No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I'll forgive you this time.
Yeah.
But-
I've heard through the grapevine of what's been going on, but no, I haven't watched it myself.
But you know what? It's really funny because it hasn't been that long since it became popular here in the States, and it's slowly getting bigger and bigger. I mean, I was very impressed with the audience at the stadiums because these tournaments are not cheap. To go over there for a month, hotels, moving from city to city, it gets expensive. So, but I mean, I see a lot of people there with the flags and everything, and I'm very encouraged. The passion for soccer is real. It's a real thing. It's the most played and watched sport worldwide that has common rules and laws that everybody adheres to. Now with the technology, there have been some new rules. It's very close to the NFL with the instant replays and somebody in a booth making a call that it was an offsides or whatever.
Well, can you explain something to me, Orlando, as a resident soccer expert here at Sierra Digital Talk Radio? When I watch soccer, and what's different between soccer, one of the many things that's different between soccer and more Americanized sports, is that in a basketball game and a football game, you see the clock up on the right-hand side. You know when that game is ending, when that quarter is ending, when that half is ending.
Right.
When I watch soccer, there's a clock in the corner,
Right.
and then the clock hits 0. And I'm like, wait, the game's still going? The clock says 0. But there's what is extra time? I don't understand the concept of extra time.
The referee has the discretion for every delay, like every foul, every allegation of some kind, corner delays, whatever. If you notice, they're always playing with their timer and the wrist. And what it is that all that is added time at the end. In other words, the game is 90 minutes of play. So they kind of calculate the times that, for one reason or another, if you notice, a lot of the soccer players, they kind of fall down a lot. They're always, trying to catch a foul, trying to catch a penalty, and all that time is discounted, and then accounted for at the end. So
okay, that makes sense. So so instead of having like a timekeeper on the sideline who's operating the clock, turning it on or off again,
right.
It's the referee who's kind of deciding, okay, this guy flopped. Now he's writhing in agony after basically being just breathed upon by the opposite player, and then he gets up and play resumes, and so then the referee himself's like, okay, that was about 15 seconds. I'm going to add that on to extra time.
That's right.
Oh well, thank you for explaining.
I mean, there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't quite get. It's like when a player they use the goalie in order to move the defense around from the other team. Okay, so in many cases, one of the players from Team X will send the ball back to his goalie, and you see the opposing team run behind that ball, try to catch it before the goalie sees it. See, the goalie's not allowed to grab it with his hands. When it's kicked over, he has to kick it back. Now, if the guy gives him a header or pushes it with his chest or whatever, then he can grab it with his hands.
Oh, I had no idea about. So you can't pass the ball if you and I are on the same team and you're the goalie and I'm a defensive player. If I kick you the ball, you can't pick it up.
No.
But if an opposing player kicks you the ball and you make a save, you can use your hands.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, inclusive. If you see the ball coming and you don't have a play with it, you can kick it. You can head it back to your goalie, which just happens to be just a few feet out, he can grab it.
Okay. No, I had no idea.
See? As long as you don't kick it, he can grab it. Yeah. And then there's regulations about how they kick off the goalie. Have you ever noticed that some of them kick right from the small square and some of them go right to the edge of the square? It all depends on where they catch the ball. So, it's kind of interesting, you know. The outside is another one. If it happens to be that the pass goes forward and somebody moves past the last defense, I mean, even if it's like this much, an inch, and it's caught, it's an offside. If there's a goal right there, it's invalid. So, yeah, do you realize that soccer is the only game that actually started a war, a very short war between Honduras and El Salvador in 96? Lasted 100 hours. But a lot of people got killed over a soccer match.
There's that famous story, too, about a Colombian player let in an own goal, I think in 1994, I want to say.
Yeah.
And the cartel didn't like that. And
Yeah,
yeah.
they found him on the sidewalk, you know. However, on the positive side, in 1914, right in the thick of World War I, okay, war was stopped on the 25th of December, right in the middle of Dead Man's Land, all across the front, you know, and people had drinks and food and everything else, and then they play soccer. So for one day, peace was declared, and then we move on. That's it. 25th December, 1914. So, you know, it's a passion like any other sport. And I think that it's something that needs to be embraced more. Like here, all of a sudden in the NFL, if you are a Raiders fan and you go to a Rams event here, you're liable to get hurt because people get violent over T-shirts right now. I used to go to games wearing my Dallas Cowboys jacket and shirts and all that type of stuff until one of them actually got ripped off. I mean, people were totally mad because I was wearing a Dallas shirt. That type of stuff should not happen. In sports, that should not happen. But maybe it does. I don't know. How's your team doing in the NFL?
My Broncos, not great. Not great. The Russell Wilson acquisition was a mistake. Like you said, though, about soccer, about passion, so many of American sports, so many of the diehard fans, gambling's a big part of it. Mm-hmm. And, it's really, from what I've heard, is that a lot of people don't bet on soccer. And so when people watch soccer, especially supporting their team, they don't have kind of the financial investment. So it's an all spiritual investment. Yeah. And so I think it's a little bit more pure. The fandom is more pure, in my opinion. Yeah, no,
there's drinking and there's carousing around the whole thing. But gambling is, I'm sure that there is a little bit somewhere. But from the fans, no. It's all about having fun, having a good time, enjoying the day. We'll be right back.
Have you heard about vine to bar chocolate? It's the winemaker's chocolate, the world's first chocolate made with well-vined Chardonnay marc from the beautiful coastal vineyards of North America. Gently pressed grapes are harvested after juicing, dried and finely milled and carefully blended into the finest dark chocolate. The Chardonnay mark contains highly beneficial grape nutrients, flavonols, and has a natural sweetness that flavors the luscious dark chocolate. Mouth-watering, flavorful, delectable dark chocolate goodness with Chardonnay sweetness and beneficial nutrients. And it's alcohol-free, too. It's Vine to Bar chocolate. Order some today at vinetobar.com. That's VINETOBAR.com. Cold shipped to your door, it's Vine to Bar. Vine to Bar chocolate. Visit us at vinetobar.com.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past few years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110, guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify.
800-349-6855. 800-349-6855. 800-349-6855. That's 800-349-6855.
You order a glass of your favorite Cabernet, fresh asparagus, hollandaise on the side, a filet, medium rare. You unfurl your napkin with a flair, close your eyes, and prepare to listen. Ah, there it is. The sweet music you long to hear. The sizzle. The sizzle of a Ruth's Chris steak.
The most magnificent corn-fed prime beef, broiled to perfection at 1,800 degrees. Some call it a sizzle. We call it an anthem.
As the waiter approaches, you think, is this one mine or that one?
Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Like Ruth always said, life's too short to eat anywhere else.
Make a reservation online at ruthschris.com or by calling 800-544-0808.
All right. The dreaded word for the holidays, especially the Christmas holidays, obviously, gifts. I don't know why it happens to be one of the most confusing things to accomplish. It involves budget, labels, stores, brands. What is too much? What is too small? What is enough? Michael, do you get confused with gifts?
You know, I'm a known procrastinator. I know I should be on Amazon ordering it because it's so easy to just order everything off Amazon or order everything online. I do, though, think that it is kind of nice. It makes me feel good to go actually into a store and find that one thing.
Right.
I think that kind of makes the gift a little bit special. But, man, just doing it on Amazon when you do it all in one day in like literally 10 minutes and it's done.
The only thing is that, you know, what I find confusing is that one thing is to give something, you know, but I always feel that you have to be very thoughtful and make sure that that you're gifting people is something that is going to be useful. It's going because there's a lot of people that go, well, you know, buy them a bottle of tequila, you know, and they just find out that it's not a non-drinker, you know, but you feel that, okay, I got out of the deal. I just bought the bottle of tequila. The thing is that today, things being a little bit more commercialized, it's all about no longer showing that you appreciate, but maybe for many is to show just how good you can be to somebody else. Am I under?
Yeah, no, you're right. I think one of the most, at least for me, one of the most touching gifts, and I've experienced this a couple times, is when you mention to somebody like months before the holidays, like, man, like I've been looking for this one pair of Birkenstocks, the green Bostons that they don't make anymore forever. I just can't find it. And then the person hears you. And then come Christmas time, those green Birkenstock Bostons show up.
Yeah.
And you completely forgot even mentioning it to that person. But I think it's really sweet when someone like, has just like, hears that and be like, just the other day, like and on Thanksgiving, like my mom was like, I really want a new gravy boat. And she just kind of said it in passing. And I'm just like, little mental note, gravy boat, dude, order that off Amazon. There you go. That's the kind of thoughtfulness that I find really touching in gift giving.
Yeah. It's something that is actually, that it's going to be seen as something, even though it's maybe something simple, it's going to be taken as something very special.
The best is when someone opens their gift and be like, oh, I've been wanting this.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Rather than like, oh, thanks for the sweater.
Well, I keep leaving my garage open and there's still no Ferrari.
Well, you did mention they're like, wow, I could really use that G5 jet airplane. And so Orlando, maybe you should look under your tree come Christmas.
Hey, I'll make sure it's a big tree there. How about you, Rachel? Are you gift confused?
Yeah. I've gotten a couple gifts, which I thought were really thoughtful, but now the rest of them I'm struggling with. I don't remember a lot.
One of the things is that I believe that gifting should be within whatever your means are. If you happen to be limited in means, do your very best with what you have without going into hawk, because people go like, at the end of the season, they go like, man, look at my credit cards. They're all bleeding here because they were giving something that they shouldn't have had.
And don't expect there's going to be automatic parity when it comes to the value of gifts. Like, I remember I got kind of bent out of shape years ago when I gave a gift to a family member that was quite pricey. And they gave me a gift in return that was really cheap. And but I'm like, you know what? You just can't. You can't expect everything to work out that way. So don't expect equal parity in return.
That's what actually I was going to mention, the fact that if your means can stretch further than most people, it's also creating I think a bad feeling from the people who receive the gift, because they may not be able to reciprocate in value. So today is all about the dollar value. I think people ought to just use their conscience, do the best you can, and just make sure that you put a lot of thought in what you give, simple or not, and just give it from the heart, and that's it. Okay? So the Ferrari is welcome. If it's yellow, but better red.
Black interior, okay? You want the tan?
I want the two-tone, red and black.
Red and black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I like surprise. Okay. When I get it, I like surprise. We'll be right back.
Experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain from a sports injury? If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com, 310-873-4422.
Do you you have Medicare and do you use a CPAP machine? This is a national healthcare alert regarding your CPAP supplies. Using a clean CPAP mask and clean supplies is important to staying healthy. The best way to make sure your CPAP equipment is clean is to get new supplies. If you have Medicare, we have great news. Medicare will pay for you to have new clean supplies every 90 days. We'll even do all the paperwork for you to make sure that there's little to no out-of-pocket cost to you. And you don't even have to leave your home. We provide free in-home delivery. So if you're a CPAP user and you have Medicare, staying healthy with new CPAP equipment is easy. Just make this free phone call right now to get started.
Sponsored by Specialty Medical. 800-846-2153. 800-846-2153. 800-846-2153. That's 800-846-2153.
Hi, this is Fred Dwyer talking about my favorite Italian restaurant, Angelo's and Vinci's at 550 North Harbor Boulevard in downtown Fullerton. A fantastic place to eat. Come inside and dine in our Italian town square, complete with a 10-foot Christmas tree. That's right, 10 feet. Enjoy our food made from secret family recipes. Pasta, chicken, seafood, salads, and our delicious pizza. Incredible desserts, including my favorite, the tiramisu, flown directly in from Italy. Feel the spirit at Angelo and Vinci's, 550 North Harbor Boulevard in Fullerton, California. Call 714-879-4022 or visit angelosandvincis.com. That's angelosandvincis.com.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
All right, welcome back to Lifestyle Buzz with Orly at the mighty, super mighty CRN Network. Ho, ho, ho. Where we are in the spirit of Christmas now. As we progress through the holiday season, regardless, as we may try, leftovers do become a problem. In storing them in a refrigerator, be aware that 4 days is about tops in order to be safe. So pick what you want, store it, eat it, mix it, do whatever, freeze the rest for a little bit longer. But just don't let it go to waste. Give it away. There's a lot of people that need food all over the place. So, Michael, whatever you think about that.
Okay, this is right in my wheelhouse. I'm a big fan of the leftovers at Thanksgiving. For some reason, Orlando, I can't just really go crazy with gluttony on Thanksgiving Day. Maybe it's just, the nerves of the holiday. Maybe it's the appetizers or stuff like that. So I usually go home with a lot of leftovers, and I have it down to a science. First of all, if you're going to make turkey soup, which a lot of people I know do with their leftover turkey, their turkey carcass, make sure to use a lot of dark meat in there, because that really gives you the flavor. Okay. Also, if you're with the white meat, I find it's best to incorporate that in different ethnic dishes. For example, I like to make turkey enchiladas with some of the white meat with the verde sauce. Yeah, maybe some turkey tetrazzini. Also, in terms of sandwiches, I have a great turkey sandwich recipe there. It is as follows. You use the white breast meat.
Okay.
You use a nice, like, crusty Como style Italian roll. And then you use a little bit of mayo, a little bit of avocado, some of the cranberry sauce with some lettuce. It's a delicious sandwich, folks. Take my word for it.
You know, I love your enthusiasm about it because I, for one, I eat turkey on Thanksgiving Day, a little slice, and then I don't touch it anymore.
Really?
For some reason or another. Now, I do like a nice turkey sandwich.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Okay.
I do like that.
Describe it.
As long as, well, no, like what you said. I mean, for me, is sandwiches, thin slices of the meat. It has to be very thin, several of them. Pickles. I've never tried it with avocado, although we eat avocados all the time. Lettuce, tomato, and like a nice piece of baguette.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's it. So, and that's about it. But if I have one of those, it's probably one afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't very much. I have never in my life tasted turkey soup.
Really? Not once in your life you've never had turkey soup?
No, for some reason or another, it's just a turnoff. I mean, I don't know why.
Rachel, turkey soup?
I like turkey soup. I actually had it for the first time the other day.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Did yours have noodles in it?
No.
Really?
No.
Turkey
I
soup's
didn't.
delicious.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everyone that I know brags about turkey soup. As a matter of fact, we used to have an office down on Ventura Boulevard, and about, I don't know, some distance away, not too far, there was a restaurant that specialized in turkey soup. And every single day, man, the office smelled like turkey soup because everybody ate that stuff, and it was like,
What about turkey pot pie?
Turkey doesn't really ring the bell for me.
Okay.
I think maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. The turkey during Thanksgiving, I take a nice slice of it with the cranberry, and that's it. I mean, for me, that's it.
So you just have turkey one day a year, or maybe 2 days a year on Thanksgiving and the day after.
Yeah,
I respect that.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I say, I mean, I hear people, oh yeah, turkey because my daughters eat turkey bacon, they eat turkey sausage, they eat everything turkey because it's so healthy and this and that. And I go there, sometimes they invite me for breakfast, and I go, what kind of bacon is it? Turkey bacon, Dad, but we got regular bacon for you. I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, I actually tasted a little bit of the turkey bacon. It tastes like bacon.
It's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You know. But I just don't know why I'm so like, it's like when I'm cooking chicken. If I have to cook chicken, first, if there's no rubber gloves in the house, forget it, man. There's no chicken being cooked at all because I hate to touch the chicken.
Yeah.
Is it just white meat, or are you the same thing with red meat?
Oh, the man loves red meat.
Okay.
You know, I mean,
So
chicken is something that, I mean, we eat it all the time. I mean, I love to cook it and the whole thing. I just cannot touch it.
The slimy kind of texture is a little bit off-putting to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. Also, too, we've been kind of socialized, you know, that like it's poison because like of salmonella poisoning too, and so I'm a little bit kind of reticent sometimes to handle raw chicken parts as well.
I buy chicken gizzards for my dog,
Oh yeah,
and some people actually cook those and they make supposed to be great, but you know, like sometimes if the chunks are too big, you should see fork and knife and gloves and, you know, so I can cut them in half. But I can't touch it. I mean, I just cannot, you know.
you've never had fried chicken gizzards before?
Huh?
You've never had fried chicken gizzards before?
No.
They're delicious.
I had something that was actually many years ago that I've been wanting to do again. Was this is when I was a young pilot. Went to some kind of an event, and they were serving chicken hearts wrapped in bacon.
Yeah, I've had those before.
Oh, yeah. But then that was years ago, and that's it. You know. Anyway,
What about the ham though? You're one of the people out there. To my jealousy, is you guys have two proteins. You do a turkey and a ham on Thanksgiving. What do you use your ham leftovers for?
A casserole
Oh, very nice.
was really good with potatoes and the whole thing. And then I take up some pieces of that and I make like a ham, like a salad type of thing.
Mhm.
You put on pressed bread.
Yeah.
Use it like for a dip type of thing. Yeah.
Nice.
But I mean, still we end up with a lot of leftovers still from the freezer. The sad thing about it is that shortly after, everything goes into the wastebasket because it's been there taking room too long. We'll be right back.
Do you have Medicare and do you use a CPAP machine? This is a national healthcare alert regarding your CPAP supplies. Using a clean CPAP mask and clean supplies is important to staying healthy. The best way to make sure your CPAP equipment is clean is to get new supplies. If you have Medicare, we have great news. Medicare will pay for you to have new clean supplies every 90 days. We'll even do all the paperwork for you to make sure that there's little to no out-of-pocket cost to you. And you don't even have to leave your home. We provide free in-home delivery. So if you're a CPAP user and you have Medicare, staying healthy with new CPAP equipment is easy. Just make this free phone call right now to get started.
Sponsored by Specialty Medical. 800-846-2153. 800-846-2153. 800-846-2153. That's 800-846-2153.
Have you heard about Vine to Bar chocolate? It's the winemaker's chocolate, the world's first chocolate made with well-vined Chardonnay marc from the beautiful coastal vineyards of North America. Gently pressed grapes are harvested after juicing, dried and finely milled and carefully blended into the finest dark chocolate. The Chardonnay marc contains highly beneficial grape nutrients, flavonols, and has a natural sweetness that flavors the luscious dark chocolate. Mouth-watering, flavorful, delectable dark chocolate goodness with Chardonnay sweetness and beneficial nutrients. And it's alcohol-free, too. It's Vine to Bar chocolate. Order some today at vinetobar.com. That's VINETOBAR.com. Cold shipped to your door, it's Vine to Bar. Vine to Bar chocolate. Visit us at vinetobar.com.
All right. People celebrate Christmas now all around the world, but is it the same as what we have in mind here with the Christmas tree, with all the decorations and all of that? And the answer is no. Japan, for instance, has really never been a big celebrant of Christmas until recently, for the last couple of decades. And what is their favorite dinner for Christmas?
Ooh, that's tough. Fried chicken.
From where?
KFC.
KFC. It is.
Knew it.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, or some people, they go to a restaurant, but they don't really put decorations in the house, and there's no trees or anything else. Poland.
Oh, I used to know this. Goulash?
No. Well, there's a dinner, may include goulash,
Mm-hmm.
but their main thing is a very thin wafer called oplatek. The little thin wafer that's traditional for that type of the holiday.
Okay.
Okay. Slovakia.
Oh. What do you think, Rachel?
Oh, I don't even have a guess, honestly. I don't even have a guess.
I would Slovakia. I know that's former part of the Czechoslovakia. Big fans of sausage, so I'll probably say some sort of kielbasa sausage.
How about carp?
The fish?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Some traditional is that they buy the live fish, they keep it inside the house in a tub or whatever, as a their belief is that the scales, if they fall off, they bless the house.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a Greek Orthodox thing.
So, then they eat the fish.
So they don't name the fish beforehand. Like, how long are they keeping it for? Like a couple months?
A couple of days.
Oh, okay. All right. That's not too bad.
Yeah. People do need to take a shower.
I was going to say in their bathtub.
Yeah, you don't want to like
step around it.
I know. Let's see. Greece.
Lamb.
It's primarily their big celebration is, food for, I guess, is lamb, but the tradition is primarily trees and boats, really well decorated.
Okay. So make sure you get your yacht off the Amalfi Coast ready for your Greek holiday there, Orlando.
I think I have it on charter.
Oh, okay. I see. All right.
Problem.
All right.
But next year, I'll do it time. Okay. Ethiopia.
Well, I don't know, but Ethiopian food is delicious.
Yeah. Well, they have they celebrate with a called Ghana, but they don't celebrate on Christmas. They celebrate January the 7th instead, and it's food, obviously, the local dishes, but it's primarily processions, religious processions. They're not Catholic. It's what is the religion? Orthodox calendar.
Yeah.
Okay. Traditions in Germany.
Schnitzel.
Going to a local market and eating whatever goodies are there. They also don't put up trees or anything like that. England.
The roast with the Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding for sure.
And then how about, because in England, not all houses have chimneys, so they cannot decorate. So how do they decorate for gifts?
Oh. I do not know.
They put little socks in baby's cribs and the baby's beds.
Oh, that's cute.
So they do that, okay? There's another one. Anyway, that's the way it goes. I mean, like in Switzerland, they leave boots out there, people to put gifts in the boots. Australia, go to the beach.
Oh, of course.
It's middle of the hottest time of the year, so everybody's at the beach, having a good time. And Mexico and the rest of Latin America is all religious and party time. Everything is all about having a good time and sharing a lot with the rest of the community, the rest of the family. So all in all, it's all about having a good time and not necessarily what we had in mind. I mean, I know that where I come from in Costa Rica, trees are very seldom used, although now they're more used. It used to be when I was a kid that there was a place where gifts were left by Santa Claus, and that was it.
Well, in a tropical climate, I mean, it's hard to go out there and just cut down a Douglas fir. You don't have any Douglas firs down there, so I mean,
you'll be cutting palm trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like there are pines, obviously, but not a whole lot of people really like that. It's anyway. So, but the fact is that the days are celebrated, and it's all in one common goal. That's to wish goodwill to everyone around you and share little gifts here and there, and so that's it. The time is now for us to celebrate too. Of course, here, all the stores, man, they start like weeks before Christmas too.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. This is the first, I think we might have talked about this recently too, is that this is the first year I've noticed a lot of people are putting up their trees and decorations even before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I always kind of taught that you don't really do Christmas decorations till after Thanksgiving, but I think because of the pandemic, everybody was, people want to celebrate more this year.
It seems to be that people are a little bit opening up a little bit more, so, and luckily I don't hear so much about politics anymore. We'll be right back.
No more mold. No more damage. No more outdated old bathroom. No more slipping and hurting. No more stress. Make your ordinary bathroom extraordinary for only $99 per month. New shower, new door, new tub, new wall, new anti-slip technology. Be stress-free. Call 800-973-5411. BCI Bath and Shower is made in America for the highest quality. Ask about our military and senior discounts. Your dream bathroom in as little as 1 day. First 50 callers save $1,500 on a never clear glass treated door. Call now for free premium color upgrades. 800-973-5411. Call BCI Bath and Shower, the leader in bathroom remodeling. Be smart, safe, and stay a step ahead of inflation with our interest-free financing options. Call 800-973-5411. Love your bathroom with free upgrades. Call 800-973-5411. 800-973-5411.
Do you want to fly somewhere, anywhere in the world? Smart travelers call myflightsearch.com for the best deals on flight tickets. Going to Manila, Bangkok, London, how about Singapore? Call myflightsearch.com for the lowest flight tickets available. What about a local vacation? Let's say you want to fly to Vegas, Orlando, Miami, Los Angeles, or Denver. Pick up the phone and call myflightsearch.com right now. We have exclusive deals that you can't find anywhere else. The only way you can get these low airline prices is by calling us. We have so many low prices available, we can't possibly tell them to you right here and now. If you're flying somewhere anytime in the next 6 months and you want the lowest airline ticket prices anywhere, you owe it to yourself to save a ton of money. So pick up your cell phone and call myflightsearch.com right now.
Call 800-445-3166. 800-445-3166. That's 800-445-3166. Call now. 800-445-3166.
What are you so happy about? I'm on the pill. Aren't you two a bit old to worry about having more kids? Not her, me. You lost me there, buddy. Steelman pills. Things weren't always looking up, if you catch my drift. So, my doctor prescribed me a little something. Like Viagra? Yeah, but that's expensive, and it wasn't covered by my insurance. Steelman pills cost me less than $3 a pill, and virtually the same effect. I just called and got over 40 pills for only $99. I have this friend who might be looking and... Well, if your friend wants some help, the consultation is free over the phone. No clinic. Steelman Pills sends it in the mail in a confidential package. I'm on it. I mean, my friend will be on it.
Steelman Pills, going the extra mile to help men with erectile dysfunction.
800-605-1683. 800-605-1683. 800-605-1683. That's 800-605-1683.
Time flies when you're having fun. And this year just flew by at supersonic speeds. And I'm sure many people are caught with the idea of wondering what next? Where did the year go? Were you surprised that it went so fast?
I was surprised how fast we got to December. But so yeah, I guess I was surprised how fast it went, I guess.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, all of a sudden it's like the end of the year and we're back again to ho time, you know? Yeah. A lot of people are wondering, you know, what did I do this year? And because many people complain the fact that maybe not a whole lot was accomplished, but really in reality it was. If you were able to keep your sanity, really, you have accomplished something that is astronomical with all the confusion that has gone on in the political scene and so much hate and so much violence and all that type of stuff going on. We need to put a stop to it, okay? Seriously, there is no reason for us here in America or the world to be in such turmoil. Man, love is in the air, and believe me, I'm from a hippie generation where we believe that very strongly on the fact that we're all humans. You know, we all look the same. We all may be different colors of skin, but inside we all have the same blood. It's colored red, and we need to really hold tight to each other because this is all we got. our humanity is all we have. And, no matter where we go, Mike and I, we traveled quite a bit. And regardless of where we go, you find people that have the same problems as we do here. It's just that many people from here don't realize, because they don't go out of the country, they don't travel. But there's people like us who do and can bring you that type of perspective. Trust us. People in other countries are having struggles the same way as we do, and they survive very well. They do the best they can, and they don't go out killing each other. Here in America, we see too much violence, and believe me, I'm a war vet, and I don't recommend that to anybody. Okay?
Yeah, like former, long lost president John F. Kennedy says, we all breathe the same air and we all cherish our children's futures. There's far more that unites us globally than divides us.
Yeah, I mean, very true, very true. This holiday season, I beg people, please, beg you, put your egos down. Put your defensive mode down for a little bit, and embrace who you have next to you. Embrace people that are around you. You'll be surprised just how many people will actually return in kindness that type of attitude.
Yeah, it's far more important to be happy than to be right. And if you think being happy means being right all the time, then you have your priorities messed up.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people like that. I mean, seriously, what can I say? What are your plans for the holidays, Michael?
Well, I'll be, covering some shifts here at the station, but spending some time with my friends and family. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. We're doing a prime rib, of course, on Christmas Day, which I'm always a big fan of. And then off to New Year's Eve, too, Rose Parade. So looking forward to it.
You going to the Rose Parade?
I live right on the Rose Parade route, and so
do you?
Yeah,
Can you see it from your window?
Not directly on Colorado, but the night before, they bring a lot of the floats right by my house to the staging area, so I get to see probably about half the parade from my porch.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. You're gonna have to send me your address so I can go there and film it. All right. We ran out of time, but not out of love. So hug each other. Be good. See you next week.